Hey, you guys. How are you guys doing? I send you guys so much love, so much light. So first off, I want to say rest in peace to Takeoff. Rest in peace, King. This video is not going to be, it's not about him, kind of, sort of, but it's not about him. It's more about Quavo. I want to touch on like Quavo's energy. And it's crazy because like 2 weeks ago, I was just staring out in space and I was just like, death is near. I said that. I was like, death is near. I felt it. I felt it so strong. I was like, I feel it. I was like, death is coming. Death is near. Death is here. Death is coming. And I felt that. And at first, I strongly felt like it was a man. But I flipped it and I was like, okay, it's a woman. Because usually, when you dream of a man dying, you flip it. It's a woman, vice versa. But this one, I wasn't dreaming. I was up. And I'm going to be honest with you. I have a lot of males in my family. So if I could flip it, I know this sounds really bad. If I could flip it and say it was a woman is I'll be all right. I know that sounds so bad. But y'all, some of y'all understand what I'm saying. So that happened and you just like, you never know. Like when I get that feeling, it's like, you never know. You never know. I just know it's approaching. Like my people that feel, like who can feel that death is near, like you feel it, like it's a feeling that you cannot describe, but you feel it. You feel it creeping up. You feel it. Because the energy is not right. It's not. So with that being said, that happened a couple weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago, I saw that. Okay, so let's get on to Quavo. Because honestly, this allegedly, I want to say this is for entertainment purposes only. This is alleged, okay? I cannot confirm any of this to happen. This is allegedly, okay? This is what I feel, okay? My feelings, and I pray to God that I'm wrong. I want to be wrong about this. I literally want to be wrong about this. But this is what I feel. I feel that this right here, I don't know what you call it, but this was a way, those men, I kind of feel like those men did not like Quavo. They did not like Quavo. This was really for Quavo. I'm not saying like they were trying to intentionally hurt Quavo. I don't feel that way. I feel like they did what they planned on doing. I feel like this was pre-planned. Because Quavo is an Aries. You know how we Aries get, how we carry, how our energy is so bright. It's so flashy a little bit. Even though if we're not trying to be flashy, we're still going to be flashy. We're still going to be seen. That's just the part of being an Aries. That comes with it. So I just feel like Quavo was being his normal Aries self. And so a lot of people can't take that light. A lot of people can't take that shine. A lot of people can't take that because with that, you're going to get girls, you're going to get guys, you're going to get people that want you. You're going to get that. With the Aries, we naturally attract people. We naturally are the star of the show, to be honest with you. And that's just being no cap. My Arians can vouch for this. So I kind of feel like a lot of men don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that shine where you have a bunch of people flocking to this one person or this one group. A lot of people are envious, low-key envious. And I really feel like that energy was all up and through there. That envious, jealous, underlying beef, underlying hate. I really don't like you, but I'm going to show you off for the gram because it's a good look. It's a good look. So honestly, what I feel is that was pre-planned. They were trying to figure out a way how to get Quavo. And how can you get Quavo? How can you make him hurt? How can you make him hurt without offing him? How can you make him hurt? Because offing him, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to. No, whoever this person was, they wanted Quavo. This is how I feel, my personal opinion. They wanted Quavo. This is not true, allegedly. They wanted Quavo to hurt. Because you have this man who is so flashy, so like people flock to him. You have that. Yeah, I'm really picking up on the energy of somebody wanted to tear him down. They wanted to see him hurt. Envious. It's envious all up and through there. All of it. People were only like around him, only wanting to be associated with him because, okay, hey, he is Quavo. Hey, he's Quavo. So honestly, I feel like the hit was for Quavo. They wanted Quavo to feel it. They didn't want to actually like physically harm him, but they want him to feel it. Okay. They thought this was going to make him stop. They're waiting to see. They're waiting to see if this is going to make him stop, if this is going to stop him. I just heard there's no friends in the rap game. There's no friends in the industry. Everyone like secretly has a hidden agenda. But honestly, this is what I feel on Quavo's end. This is a spiritual awakening. God is waking him up. God is literally waking him up. When something like this happens, traumatic, and you witness it, God is literally telling, like waking you up, saying, hey, none of this shit really matters. None of these cars, these clothes, none of this crap really matters. This money, this dice, or whatever the case may be, none of this really matters. Like, find your higher purpose. Find it. Find. Yeah, this is definitely a wake-up call for Quavo. Spirit definitely wants Quavo to wake up and realize and stop being chained to the things of the world. Stop being chained to the matrix. Spirit is, definitely wanting Quavo to wake up. And like I tell anybody, death, because I've experienced it numerous of times, death is a wake-up call. Death could either change you. It could change you for the good or it could change you for the bad. It just depends on you. It depends on what path. It depends on if you're going to choose God and listen to God, or are you going to stay in grief, stay in anger, stay in pain. It's okay to be hurting. But just don't stay in that place. It's okay to hurt. It is okay to hurt. I'm not saying, pick your shoes up, pick your feet up, and dust yourself off and try again. Whatever Aaliyah said. So it's like, it's not that. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens with time. This all happens with time. But Spirit is definitely like wanting to wake Quavo up and say, hey, wake up. I'm definitely seeing like him like reevaluating like the people that he hangs around with, associates with, industry. He looks at the industry totally different now. He does not look at the industry as, oh, okay, these are my industry friends. These are my friends, my homeboys. No, he doesn't look at it like that anymore. And to be honest with you, the energy that I'm picking up on right now, because y'all know energies can change. He doesn't want to do this anymore. He does not want to do this anymore. Rap is the furthest thing for him. He does not care about rap. I don't want to rap anymore. I kind of feel like he's saying, I don't want to do it without Take. I don't want to do it without Take. This man right now is going through it. His whole family is going through it because Takeoff, I don't feel like we only got a glimpse of him. Like, we only got a glimpse, like maybe 5% of his personality. He only showed the world a glimpse. but his family is left with so many memories that 100%, that is now not here on the physical. So yeah, Quavo is like, yeah, that energy of like, yeah, I lost my best friend. I lost my brother. I have all this money. But I could not save him. I have all this money, but I cannot save him. I have all this money, but I cannot save my nephew. They are really like brothers, honestly and truly. But it's so crazy how spirit works, because I remember like last couple of months, like it's been, uncle and nephew, and like the tributes that they the rollout for their album, like it was honestly a tribute. If you look back on it and you be like, dang, like they were really honoring each other. Because on this last album, Takeoff really slid. He really did. He really shined. And to be honest with you, when I first started listening to the Migos, I heard him like it was on the radio. I think the first song I heard by him is Fight Night. Hit him with a left, hit him with a right. Not the pussy out like Fight Night. I know I just butchered it, but y'all know. Honestly, I thought that Takeoff was Quavo. I thought Takeoff was the lead singer, because on one of those songs, like he was on there. He was majority the main one on there. So I got those two mixed up when I first started listening to them. And to be honest, they changed the game. Like, Takeoff's mama, like, lives rent-free in my head. And Cookie, it lives, like, rent-free in my head. And this was a really, like, it was sad. This, gave me one of those Nipsey Hussle feelings. Where I kind of knew that like something was going to happen, but I just didn't know what it was. Because y'all, when I tell you I have like a million thoughts that just run through my freaking head. They just run through. And so I felt like a Nipsey Hussle moment was coming, because I felt like, okay, it's going to be a rapper that they're constantly showing. Because, like, with Nipsey Hussle, before he passed away, y'all, we saw him, like, it was like we saw him more than normal. And I understand that he probably had, like, an album rollout, or I know him and Lauren had did that GQ interview. Yeah, the GQ interview. And so, like, we had, like, I kind of felt like it was going to be a main rapper or main someone that we saw in the public eye. I kind of felt that way. And like, to be honest with you, how I'm feeling is like, man, I don't even want to listen to rap. Because it's like you get so attached. And granted, this can happen to anybody, but it's like, why does it always happen to our black brothers? Why? We're not hearing about the pop singers being gunned down. And I'm pretty sure this video is not going to be monetized. I already feel it, because one thing about YouTube that I'm noticing is is censoring. They censor everything. It's like you can't really say what you want to say. And that's what gets me. That's like, and I'm just like, what? So yeah, honestly, for Quavo, this is a wake-up call for him. Of course, this is going to be rough. It's going to be rough. This is going to be rough. I can't sit up here and say, oh, this is going to be, rainbows and lollicorns and lollipops like I usually say. It's not going to be like that. This is going to take time. This is something very big. And one thing I will say is that he has gained one hell of an ancestor. Quavo, if you are listening, you have gained one hell of an ancestor. Okay? Somebody that is going to protect you. Like, really, really protect you. You know you got somebody up there that really cares about you and that really loves you. And that is going, protect you from, the seen and the unseen. So I want to say that to Quavo. Like, Quavo, you really have gained somebody that is going that is going to be on you, that is going to protect you. And I understand it is hard. It is very hard, y'all, I can just say with my mom. My mom died on a Monday. And it was crazy because I had just seen her. It's always those deaths where it's like, wait a minute, I just seen you. Like, it really fucks you up because it's like, I just seen you. I literally just seen you. It's those unexpected deaths. Like, and I tell my grandfather this all the time. And like, he kind of gets like mad with me because he's like, he looks at death like, the same. I look at it like a little, like I look at it the same, but also differently, how people die. Like, say Takeoff, he passed away unexpectedly. I feel like them unexpectedly ones be the shock. It's that shock that just really that shock, man. Like, those who have experienced like that shock, that unexpected shock, that like, whoa, I just saw you yesterday. I was just with you a couple of seconds ago. That right there really fucks you up in the brain. I know this video is not going to get monetized, but I'm still going to put it out, period. But yeah, it really messes you up in the brain. Like, when it's expected and you know that it still hurts. Like, I'm not saying like death does not hurt, because death hurts all the way around. All of it hurts. If you know the person is about to pass, or if you don't, it still hurts. You're losing a loved one. You're losing someone who meant a lot to you. So please don't think that I'm, saying that, hey, one is, no, they're all heartbreaking. But it's just a different feel when, like, that this person, it's a possibility that this person is, going to pass. So I won't say it's easier on you, because it's not. You just don't have that initial shock. That shock makes it worse. I can't stand that shock. But yes, I just want to send prayers out to Quavo. Offset too. Yes, Offset. We can't forget about Offset. We cannot forget about Offset. I want to send prayers out to Offset as well, because I don't know their situation. I don't know what happened behind the scenes. I don't know. But I can speak for myself. Pain. Like, it's a lot of pain when you're not on good terms with someone and they pass away. It's hard. It's because it's like you have all these different emotions, and it's just like, we always think that we have time. We always think that we have extra time. Like, oh yeah, we got time. I got time. We'll get it together. But in all reality, we don't have time. And so, like, it really will fuck you up when you're just like, damn, I thought, we had time to make this work. I thought if I gave it time to, for us to, to cool off, that I thought that, things would be better. But yeah, y'all, that's all I want to come on here. I just want to say prayers to Quavo, Offset, prayers to Takeoff's family, his mother, his grandmother, his brother, his sister, his nieces, nephews, all his family. I'll be sounding like I know the man, but yes, all of them. It's crazy because the Migos was my rap group. That was my group. They really changed. They changed it. They changed the way hip hop, how the cadence. They changed it. Like I said, Mama and Cookie will forever live in my head rent free because of Takeoff. So I just want to say, rest in peace, King. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Quavo and Offset have gained one hell of a ancestor. And so with that being said, take care, you guys.